Red.
This is my interpersonal communication presentation. If I were to say there might be something going on in California, would that stir any dreams within you? This did just that for a man named Ben Silbermann. Today we will look at who Ben Silbermann is and the struggle he went through to create Pinterest and realize his dream. According to a quote made by Ben Silbermann on BusinessInsider.com, our mission is not to keep you online. Pinterest should always inspire you to go out and do the things you love. In a February 29th interview with Ben Silbermann on Startup Grind, Ben talked about being raised in Des Moines, Iowa. He came from a family of doctors. Both of his parents are doctors, both of his sisters are doctors, and it was always his plan to become a doctor also. He started his education down that path. But as a child, he always looked up to entrepreneurs such as Walt Disney, George Eastman, and Steve Jobs. So according to BusinessInsiderPublication.com, in 2015, in his junior year of college, Ben changed his major from medicine to business. After graduating, Ben got a job as a business consultant. Basically, he was making spreadsheets. But he still always felt as if he were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ben saw the movie The Pirates of Silicon Valley, which inspired him to move west. Ben always said, being around people that inspire you is a very good first step. He began working at Google in customer service, but became frustrated because he couldn't build product. After all of this and a lot of complaining and wanting to quit, his girlfriend finally told him, stop complaining and just do it. Within a week after quitting his job at Google, the economy collapsed. Ben struggled to find investors. According to Fundable.com, Ben teamed up with a friend from college, Paul Scara. Two things got him through this difficult time. One was realizing that he didn't want to return to his job at Google, and two was the fear of letting Paul down. He struggled to find investors. He did finally find one investor, and then called back the people that had originally told him no and told them, this is a hot thing and you're going to miss out. So slowly but surely he gained more investors. Ben then met Evan Sharp. Evan is the man that came up with the grid layout that we see on Pinterest now. And he is now considered a co-founder of Pinterest. When the Pinterest finally launched in 2010, Ben sent it to all his friends in California, and none of them got it. So the first pin was in January of 2010 and looked like this. In May of 2010, a girl named Victoria entered the picture. She helped organize a program called Pin It Forward. This was a turning point for Pinterest. People started using the site in ways that Ben had never expected. When Pinterest got its start, they couldn't even afford an office, so they began in a tiny house. On rare occasion, we can exceed our dreams, and Ben did just that. Pinterest started out as a site for sharing photos. That was its intended purpose. And now we can use Pinterest from everything for finding a great recipe to how to do almost any kind of craft. There are maps, just about anything you want to look for you can find on there. There's a jeweler that posts all his new designs on Pinterest. There's a woman that follows Pinterest and she will pick one craft project from Pinterest and do it, and then she'll write a blog about it. 79% of the users on Pinterest are women. According to Forbes.com, Pinterest is valued at $7.7 billion and has about 140 employees. According to Fundable.com, Pinterest generates over 400% more revenue per click than Twitter and 27% more per click than Facebook. Ben Silbermann was just a kid from Iowa who had a dream and, in his own words, really, really loved the internet. With a little push from his girlfriend, he started Pinterest, and as they say, the rest is history. In a quote from Ben, he says, if you are really, really lucky in life, you have someone to call you out on your own bullshit. As a Pinterest fan, I am really, really glad that Ben's girlfriend did just that. And now we have Pinterest, and like I said, to use for almost anything and everything. And that's my speech. Thank you.